Hi, I'm Eva Murphy from Electronic Engineering at IT Sligo, and this is my Leaving Cert Maths Grinds channel. I'll regularly add new videos for both higher and ordinary level maths, so make sure you subscribe below and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Right, let's have a look at this algebraic fraction. Okay, so I'm going to show you two little ways of doing this one. I'm going to do it the long way first, the way we've been doing all of them up until now, because this is number 6. So we've y squared is our common denominator, so we multiply everything on the top by that y squared. So we have y squared by 9 minus y squared by 1 over y squared. So what are we doing? We're multiplying the common denominator by what was there already. Okay, and then I'm just going to visually do that one in red so you can see what I'm doing. On the bottom I have y squared by 9 again, because my common denominator is going to be y squared. It's the biggest term between y squared y and 1, plus y squared by 6 over y plus y squared by 1 over y squared. Okay, so let's see what cancels. So that y squared on the bottom cancels with y squared on the top. That y in the bottom cancels with one of those y's on the top. That y squared cancels with that y squared. So that you're left with 9y squared minus 1 over y squared over 9y squared plus 6y plus 1 over y squared. Okay, and we had that line there in red. So just like with any of the other fractions, to divide fractions, you invert the bottom one, which means you turn it upside down, and you multiply. So the top one stays the same, except we swing this one upside down. What you'll see is they cancel. Okay, so you factorize. This is the difference of two squares. So what it is 3y to be squared minus 1 to be squared. And we're multiplying that by 1 over that quadratic. 3y and 3y will give me 9y and 1 and 1 and plus and plus. Let's write this one here as the difference of two squares as its factors. 3y minus 1, 3y plus 1. That's multiplied by 1 over 3y plus 1, 3y plus 1. He cancels with one of them. So on the top then I have the 3y minus 1, and on the bottom I have 3y plus 1. Okay, so a perfectly acceptable way of doing it. There is another way that I suppose is taught. So again, this is in the video, so you can go back and watch the video and pause it. I want to show you another way that it be taught. It's the same end result, it just looks slightly different. So you can see I've put the answer here just to show you that you get the same thing. Okay, some teachers teach this where they try and make the common denominator of both equations the same thing. And when you do this, you can drop the bottom line. So what I'm doing here is I am multiplying across by y squared. Okay, and what you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. Okay, and these have to be the same. Well, yeah, these have to be the same. Well, sorry, these have to be the same, that you end up with the same denominator. So what happens when I multiply across by y squared? Well, 9 by y squared gives me 9y squared. Minus 1 over y squared by 1 gives me minus 1. And then on the bottom, 9 by y squared gives me 9y squared. 6 over y by y squared gives me 6y. 1 over y squared by y squared gives me 1. So you can see I have no common denominators here. It's the same end result, because if you go back to where we did this, you'll see there's my difference of 2 squares, there's my quadratic. So I end up at the same point. I suppose I just do it quicker. Now this is quite different to one we might have done earlier, where the common denominators are different. So this one perhaps, okay, this is a common denominator of x, this is a common denominator of x cubed. So you can see in that case they don't cancel. So you don't get to drop the bottom line like we're doing in this one. If you were to do this by the new method that I'm showing you, you would have had to multiply across here. Sorry, I hate using multiplied sign when I'm doing algebra. You would multiply by x cubed here, and you'd multiply across here by x cubed. Okay, and that's how you'd end up with the same thing. So as long as you're multiplying across or you're making the common denominators the same, you can use this quick method. So maybe practice them and see. This one is the same as before. The top is the difference of 2 squares. The bottom is the quadratic, where 2 of these cancel, and of course you get to the same answer. So whichever method you prefer, you can go with that one. If you've enjoyed this video, then why not join us in IT Sligo and use maths in practice. In conjunction with industry, we've designed an exciting new program in electronics and self-driving technologies, which uses cutting-edge techniques such as artificial intelligence, computer vision, and virtual and augmented reality. You'll need a H5 in maths to qualify. Check out the link below.